Hi there, it's Jim Delahunt here with the BetSafe preview of the Scottish Premiership weekend. I'm joined as usual by Simon Donnelly and Barry Ferguson with their predictions for the main matches. Both the chaps will be giving us a treble on a weekly basis. And Simon, the first game right here, Saturday lunchtime, Rangers against Celtic, and you're going for Celtic.
Yeah, it's the big one of the week's fixtures, but I'm going for Celtic. I don't think it'll be as easy as the last time here, the 5-1. I'd imagine Rangers will be up for it, the first Old Firm game of the season, but I just feel Celtic have got that bit of quality that will see them over the line.
Barry, you're not tipping in the game, but what do you actually think will happen?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, Rangers need to get something out of the game. I thought they would have went last week to Ferguson and secured the 3 points, but listen, they can't let Celtic go 8 points ahead, certainly at this stage in the season. As Simon says, the game last season, I think the Rangers players just need to look back in that video and see what happened on that day, and that should be their motivation to try and get something. They need to certainly, I would expect that they need the 3 points, but certainly come away with at least a point for me.
Celtic will be full of confidence, won't they, Simon?
Of course they will be. They're on this fantastic domestic run that they don't want to end. I was at the game at the weekend, they won comfortably against Ross County. They've got guys coming back. I think Boyata's going to be back fit.
Yep.
They've certainly got the firepower going forward. Donnelly started last week and got his first goal of the season. Brendan looks as if he's quite keen on playing Griffiths and Donnelly as a front pairing, which I like. So I just think they'll have too much for Rangers on the day.
Barry, you're not tipping in this game, so who's your first selection this weekend?
It's St Johnstone at home. Again, I thought they would not be Dundee after the poor showing against Hibs, but I think they need to win this game. Hamilton had a difficult result at the weekend, but St Johnstone are at home and it's 3 points, so they can keep in tow with the top three just now. As I said before, they've been fantastic over the last couple of years. I just think that they've had a couple of difficult games, but I'm tipping them to win this game against Hamilton.
Are we all as guilty as each other writing off Hamilton on a weekly basis?
Yeah, but I think we've been over this last week. I think from experience there, it's a difficult place to go. A really good result for Hearts last week there. But they always seem to be there, they always seem to survive. Everybody tips them at the beginning of the season to struggle, but as I say, they're still there. You're
going for Aberdeen this week, again?
Yes, again, I think on the back of disappointment at home against Kilmarnock last week. I think I listened to Derek McInnes's post-match analysis, and I think he'll have them up for this game. I think, again, they've got enough going forward to go to Fir Park and get a result.
Tough old game going to Motherwell, though. They've been very good at home this season, Barry.
Yeah, again, Motherwell had a fantastic result at Easter Road at the weekend. As I says before, Motherwell have struggled of late at the start of the season, the last few seasons. But listen, they've got a decent team. The thing for me, the front two are very important. The guy, Louis Moult, up front, scores goals for fun. Another guy that plays alongside him, Bowman, I like him a lot. He works really hard, so that's a really good partnership, and it's a difficult place to go for Park.
And unlike last week, we'll get half-decent price about Aberdeen.
Yes. I think my 3 selections are all away from home this week, so it's certainly a more value for money treble.
And Barry, your second tip is going to be Hibernian this week?
Yep, for the simple fact that we were talking about Motherwell just there. Motherwell went and got a point at Easter Road. I seen Neil Lennon's interview after the game. He wasn't too happy, so I expect the training to be very high standard this week, and the players will be right up for it. He's a type of manager that obviously makes his feelings known that he's not happy. He says he'll make changes, and I see them going up to Ross County and getting the 3 points, because again, for me, I'm tipping them to be in the top 4 this season. They've got a good enough squad for me, and they've got a good manager as well, so I think they'll go up there and win by the odd goal.
And I think you're going to be in agreement on this one.
Yeah, well, just for the same reason. I think Lenny's a winner, and I think it was evident he wasn't happy with giving away the 2-goal lead on Saturday against Motherwell. So I think, as Barry says, he'll be certainly making his point to the boys this week in training, and I think they'll bounce back.
Partick Thistle have had a tough week, haven't they, Barry? And they play Hearts this weekend. You're going for Hearts?
I'm going for Hearts, yep. I think Craig Levein has made a difference already. A good point against Aberdeen at Murrayfield. Going to Douglas Park, difficult place to go. They won the game 2-1. I know it was a close game, but it's about getting 3 points on the board. I think their confidence will be sky high. Partick, I know they get a good point against Rangers last week. But I think Hearts have got a good squad with a lot of good players in it. I see them again pushing for that top 4, and I think they'll go to Firhill again. A difficult place to go, we all know it, but I just think Hearts have got enough quality to go and get 3 points.
There's definitely a wee feel-good factor about Hearts, isn't there?
There is, just on the back of Levine coming in and getting a couple of good results. A difficult one against Aberdeen, but probably deserved to get more out of that game. And then another difficult one at Hamilton, and they pick up the 3 points. So they'll hope to build on that.
OK, let's see if we can get a treble up. Barry, who are your 3?
Well, I didn't have a great start last night. Simon was saying to me it could be all finished it in the Friday night, and it certainly was with Rangers going there. But the 3 that I've picked, St Johnstone, Hibs and Hearts, I think it's got a right good chance, and it's a good price as well. And I fancy the 3 of them to go and win.
Simon, give us your trio.
Well, 3 aways this week, same teams as last week. Celtic here, Hibs to beat Ross County, and Aberdeen to beat Motherwell.
We wish you both the best of luck. Thank you very much, Barry Ferguson and Simon Donnelly. See you soon.